Hi, I'm David. I'm the MD of Belazu. We first started working with Ben and the team at Strategy and Action back in August 2024. We're part of a larger privately owned food group called the William Jackson Food Group. So really where it came from and sort of the connection in with Strategy and Action was that we wanted to get a consistent approach across all four businesses in terms of how we approach strategy, the process that we go on, the process that we went through, and also then to make sure that when we're communicating internally about our progress against strategic progress, that we're referencing things in a similar way, and we've got a similar way of presenting, and it's consistent, because obviously having four businesses communicating things in a different way can be challenging for the group exec team to work through. My experience of and time working with Ben and Richard, primarily there were sort of two key points of contact. It stuck out very clearly in my mind that in our first meeting Ben described it as, we're going to be your strategic co-pilots. And what makes that different from other consultants that I've maybe worked with in the past has been, you get consultants in, they do a great chunk of work, present you with a report and say, good luck in the execution, that's over to you. And I think the key bit with Strategy and Action is actually it genuinely feels like they are in it with you. And both Ben and Richard have been super responsive to any requests that we've had. How do we do this? Where do we get that? We've got a question here. How do other people do this? And they have been in it with us, to the point even helping us present an offsite to our managers a few weeks ago, just in terms of to translate the process that we're going under. And I think the other key thing for me is, again, what makes it different to what we've done, how we've done strategy in the past, is that we've looked at strategy very much like we've done the strategic direction. This is the 5-year plan, and probably maybe less focus on the execution. And this actually gets into the nuts and bolts. Okay, what are the building blocks? What do you need in place to enable you to do that? So I think it really focuses our mind in terms of diving deeper into how we're going to deliver it and what we need to do that, rather than just the why we're trying to do it. So that's been excellent. And I think the other thing that I would add is that my FD Stuart, who's been working with me for a few years now, said, I wish we had come across this platform a few years ago, because what it allows you to do is to put in your strategic priorities, your enabling priorities, and track against that very easily and very clearly. And also it gives you a better way of holding yourselves to account as a leadership team, but also the team visibility and how we're tracking. And I think with all strategic processes, nothing always goes to plan. Well, invariably, a lot of things don't go to plan, and you need to adapt and change. And again, that's one of the things that Ben and Richard were sort of at pains to point out initially, that it allows you the opportunity to course correct and go back and be agile. And I've just, I think my final point would be that, business is built on relationships, and it really feels that, the Strategy and Action team, led by Ben and with Richard working alongside us, I feel much more confident in our ability to deliver the Belazu strategy as a result of their support. So yeah, I'm delighted, as are the team, and we look forward to continuing the work with the Strategy and Action team.